Y'all know I gotta start with some music. This is Fabo.
Si me ven ando en el blanco, ando moviendo los blancos. Si me deben yo les mando con algo que los dejo pálido blanco. Smoking loud, sour, mixing the lean with exotics. We look like it's been imparted, the world is yours and I feel like Tony. Dándole como es que ando, hablan de mí pero nunca señalan. Busco lo mío, me dicen el chapo, si toca lo mío te busco los casos. En la confueca aquí nos arreglamos, le damos, no huele ser, son los mamos. En el perro como café pasamos a Scoopy bitch y en casa la clavo. Habla mucho y no jala, más envidia y no para. Suena el tambor y se para, couple shots y se caga. Tú eres feca, se te nota en tu cara. Dejo pa' el que me ama, otro verme sin alma. Quiero camas en camas, habitual o de sana. Si la cara pasa me la llevo a casa. Quiere mucha marica, todo guana. Gucci, Louis, Prada, quiere toda sana. Si me ven ando en el banco, ando moviendo los blancos. Si me debe yo le mando con algo que los dejo pálido blanco. La calle llamaba, yo le contestaba, él si lo gritaba que no pararé hasta ver que lo mío llegara.
So, I am a little early. So I'm just going to start because I have been away for like, what, 2 weeks? I know every time I go away, it's major.
Hey, I just pull up in the race. Choke 5 roll the 8. Re-up money in the safe. Lost a few to the state. Pull up, hop out. Foreign car, bring the cops out. Audemars, bring the watch out. Left school, I'ma drop out. Legacy, legend, joint case, savage, global gang, rapping. 100 watches in my section. Champagne for fresh. Came up on tangent. My hood is X-Men. Get sent to heaven. Just signed my deal, nigga. Make the count, Tommy Hill. Figure, fuck business, Phil. Nigga, got my shooters on deal. Which came from the private. Giuseppe kicks and rivals. Snacks, I heard he drive. Now you need an option. Hey, Chad, why you fuck it up? You was just fucking on the club. I was just fucking on the club. Thinking past with the creases, sipping wine with the deacon. Showing life at the beacon. Honey sack a nigga stinking. Fuck y'all, my niggas eating. Yeah. Petrified. Money made that.
It's definitely, it caught my attention because I don't be paying attention to anything that any rapper really has to say. I'm a girl. I listen to beats. So if you are tuned in, I am Noella Faye, and this is my Periscope show, The Conservative Whore. Oh, yes. Tag a blogger, tell a friend. This is your time to share the cast. We have so much to talk about, okay? Shouts out to Room Addictions for My Pillows. You can find her on Instagram. You also can go to roomaddictions.com. Really easy, really simple. Go up there, look, shop, fall in love, okay? You guys already know, like I said, I am The Conservative Whore. You can find me everywhere on the internet, theconservativewhore.com, the blog, The Conservative Whore on IG. You can find me on Twitter as The Conservative Whore, just how you found me here on Periscope. And Facebook, Noella Faye Says. That's where you can find out everything about this book that I have, Secrets of a Happy Mistress. Well, the secret's out, you know. More people are talking about it. We're going to jump right in just off that theme. Really quick, we're going to do a rewind because I wasn't really here last week. Rest in peace to my tiger, my panther. He fell out the window. So I was in mourning. So, talking about mistresses, okay, I posted last week the young lady in blue. She was dealing with someone and she came on and made like a public statement like, I don't care, I'm still gonna love him. I keep telling y'all, these wives don't really care about your side chicks or whether you're side chick or mistress. They don't care about giving up their husbands. You know, I see a lot of women are really going hard with telling their business in the media. It just makes you look a little crazy. Hey, sweet lips. So, also, really quick, because I was watching Wendy and they were bringing up the boxer braids. Listen, I let people have what they have. There's so many other bigger problems in the world. Everybody wants to attack the Kardashians. It's not just them. You know, you have to understand that the media has made these girls. Between the media and her mama anyway, hell, I was trying to think my mom need to go on and think of something so we can make some money. I mean, it's just what it is. I mean, and we can hate all we want, but the media has made them. So anytime a trend comes out or, you know, and they labeled it with the Kardashians, that's because that's what the media did. So you can't really be that upset. You know, hell, I want Chris to manage me. Anybody got her email, you know, just hit her up and like, look, it's somebody I need you to check out. So speaking of the Kardashians, Black Rob in China, okay. Listen, everybody deserves to be happy. I am just not a big fan of fakeness, whether it's for the media or not. And I follow Fameless, that blog. Do you guys follow that blog? That blog is hot, honey. Black Rob in China. That's his damn name. That's their name. That's what they want to be called with this engagement. And they want to get married. Hey, boo! Thanks for tuning in. You know, I think everybody deserves Black China and Rob. Okay, there. Black China and Rob. So I just don't understand the degree of the fakeness that had to go on. Like, I'm looking, even with the Kardashians, oh, I don't know her. Y'all make me goddamn sick. Like, I'm for the fuckery, but if you're going to stand by your word, the mama is back down off her words, but then the mama get mad because she's not getting paid. I mean, it's just really, really messy. And I didn't even know about the custody battle that they were going to. So let me ask you, if you were in this situation, what would be the grounds you think for really Tigger wanting to get? Do you think he has authority? Do you think he would win custody of their child? I don't see him in the news that much. He's very smart, I think, because he stays out of the news regardless of the negativity. I saw on the blogs that a lot of people were bashing him for being positive. Let me tell you what I'm a kudos fan of. It doesn't matter how much it hurts, how much it stings. You hold your head in the light. It really doesn't matter what you do behind the dark. You know what I'm saying? Closed behind doors. Nobody knows. Nobody has to know unless it affects the greater society. Okay? Intel, you know, you like biting people, okay? You like biting people behind your closed door, but when you start going out in public and biting people, and it's affecting daily people, you know, people's everyday life, because now it's a danger, that is something different. You know what I'm saying? But some things you just keep behind closed doors. Plain and simple. I don't think that they're going to make it, I think, if they keep doing it on social media. I was watching a psychic, and she actually said that she sees that they're going to do some things, but they're going to go against each other. I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. I definitely could see that. Cardi B is still hot. Okay, I like Cardi B. Let's talk about some real shit. Eve. Okay, a picture surfaced of Eve with her stepchildren. And it was a lot of them. It was like 3 or 4. And on top of that, she's with a white man. Now, I have a question for you all. This is my question. Does she get a pass? Because I noticed that Eve, and no offense to Eve, because I love Eve. I love Eve for several reasons, but I just noticed that Eve didn't get the backlash that a lot of black women get in dealing with a Caucasian man. On top of him having kids, because now, you know, we are the new age black women where we don't want to really deal with men that have kids and men that have a lot of kids. As a married single woman, listen, I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. I couldn't deal with 3 kids, 2 kids. 1 kid is enough for me, you know. I have 2 children, but 1 is grown. So I don't think I would step into it, because she really didn't flaunt it in the media. Yeah, but even still, they did not attack her and especially because she's been gone so long. I would have thought that that the public would have had a lot to say, especially in the time of everything going on. You have Stacey Dash, you have all those women getting bashed for not being black enough or anything like that. I mean, I think it's wonderful. I mean, if you find love and wherever it is, I mean, I don't think you can control that. I honestly don't. So Eve broke a lot of barriers. I mean, not just with the Caucasian. I mean, she was a millionaire from her last man that she dealt with. So Eve is doing a lot. Do you think it's because of the stripper thing? She was in so many bad relationships with black men too. Now, but this is the thing. Is that like the reason? Is that like a post-traumatic thing? Oh, I've just been tarnished by black men. I mean, because I think all men could possibly be the same. You know, they just do different things. Everybody doesn't have a, You know, sometimes when people think of cheating and mistresses, they think of a woman. There's a lot of men that are addicted to like gambling and, you know, shit like that. And I mean, so it's kind of when you think about the habit, you know, and I just think to say I don't know, maybe I'm not saying give all black men a chance. I mean, listen, I'm married, separated, single, on the verge of everything. Yes, to the set, honey. Doesn't it look good? This is Miss Room Addictions herself. Like I said, if you want to get your own pillows, if you love candles or anything like that, check out that young lady. She's doing big things. Interior stylist, decorate your home, your little office space, and hopefully we'll have her on this show soon. We're going to have a lot of nice things going on the show soon. This is going to be all razzle dazzle. Y'all know the summertime coming. I've been collecting my passes so I can get like in every hood, everywhere. I think I can go in Newark, New Jersey. I can go there. I can go to Port PR. I can hang out with the gangsters. I can go in between Harlem and the Bronx. Sounds very dangerous. Shout out to NYC. I mean, there's so many beautiful places here. So many different little cuts. Everywhere is different. So we're going to do a lot of exploring this summer, okay? We're going to be doing Periscope on the go, honey, because I'll be on the go. Fabulous. So like we were talking about. Okay, like we were talking about. So with Eve, I just don't think it's enough. I personally am not going to say I'm tired of black men. I want to experience everybody. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. Let me tell y'all something. I always want to date a Caucasian man. There it is. It's out in the open. Boom. Right? But it's like every time I get to the actual, it just, something happens. I don't know if because they're pink. I just, and no offense to anybody, but I'm just being, y'all wouldn't love me if I didn't give it up to y'all like this. Okay? So, I mean, it's just, like they're pink. I don't know. It's just like, oh, I want to do like the Scarlett O'Hara, Gone with the Wind, you know, especially because they be really cute with their little, and their beards. They look really good with beards too. I don't discriminate, okay? I try to, you know, not even experiment, but I try to enjoy and encounter and experience new things. Pigtails. Ooh, I don't want to think about that, no. Ooh. I don't know. But that's where I can't go any further. It's like Arby's. As bad as I want Arby's, when I get to the door and I smell it and I'm just like, hell no, I don't want that. This thing is too rich. So, really quick, what do you guys think about the basketball player that's been banned? I mean, it doesn't get any better. I mean, they just secluded him because he kind of halfway told. Shouldn't they be focused on the game or something? Like, this is getting crazy. And it's really big, juicy news. But I got something even juicier for you guys. What the hell is going on with Mimi? And no disrespect, because I understand that a lot of people view my scope and they go on my YouTube and, you know what I'm saying, that's what it is. But once again, we're still keeping it real. What is really wrong with Mimi? Okay. And this is going to lead right into what I want to talk about a little bit more when we're dealing with same-sex relationships and children, okay? Now, I don't care what you are. Let me make this disclosure real quick because I know how people give it up. I don't want anybody in my inbox because y'all know I am petty supervisor. I've been named that and I will stick to my job, okay? I will stick to my job as supervisor of petty support, okay? But hear me out. This is what bothers me about these new age lesbians, gays, whatever you want to call them. You're in the media. First of all, you've had babies. And not saying you can't switch off and say, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. You know, because love, once again, love comes in different ways, different forms. I love my cat, and that's just what it is. I think I loved my cat probably more than I loved any of my lovers, but that's just me. So you can love who you want to love. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I am freaking confused. Now, if you follow the blogs, I told y'all already know how I be. I be stalking the blogs, you know, as my good friend says, I don't do drama, but I love to read about the drama, honey. I will sip all of that damn tea and piss it right on out because that's just what it is. But anyway, so there have been reports that Mimi was at a party with Jocelyn, and Jocelyn had her on a choker, and following around like a little pet or whatever. And then Mimi came out and said, no, that's not true. Now it already came out somewhere in Tinseltown, Hollywood, that Mimi, Jocelyn, and Stevie used to do some things together. You understand what I'm saying? So in that sense, that's what made them come together, and then all of a sudden now they're feuding again. Now after they done took pictures, and this is what I can't stand about Hollywood. Now let me tell y'all something. When I get up there and I start, mingling with folks, I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna throw them hands, okay? I'm just not even gonna do fakeness. I'm not gonna play with you. We're not gonna pretend to be friends. We could be associates. Everybody could be clear. But this is a lot, Miss Mimi. I mean, the sex tape, and y'all know she's doing porn. Like, that's what she's doing. Real quick, back to the Kardashians. You cannot hate that girl when you got somebody out there like Mimi. This is live. Excuse me if you can't hear me. Y'all can't hate the Kardashian girl when you got a bitch out here like Mimi doing what she's doing, and Mimi is not making halfway near the money Kim is making. I hope Mimi has a plan. I hope all of this is because Mimi is going to come out with some bomb line or something. And I know she's a clapbacker. You know what I'm saying? She's very defensive, but I'm not saying anything that is defensive. I'm just like, it looks like you're going through something really, really, like you're confused. And I'm just saying that I hope that when I get that age, goddammit, I don't get confused, because it looks crazy what's going on right now. So now she's in a relationship with the woman. Bitch, where? When did that happen? Was that all? Was it always in you? Do you just switched over like that after you talk about all these other carpet munchers? Is that what you do? I mean, come on. I mean, once again, going back on your word. My thing with lesbian, gay is that everyone doesn't have to officially come out of the closet. This is what I'm saying. It has no effect on your life. This is what I was saying. I was making an example like with transgenders, especially transgenders. If it's not going to affect society as as a whole, then what is the purpose of telling someone? Okay, we talked about this on DTF. Shout out again to DTF. What is the purpose of coming out? Is it going to teach you? Are you going to teach any different if you're a teacher? If you're a doctor, are you going to do your procedure any different? Like, your sexuality is not your character. And yes, we are filled in a world of sex. And I think Mimi, and it's all right that we experiment. And I understand that she's in the public light. And I'm not saying that she's trying to be a role model. Because believe you and me, when I get up there, I'm not trying to be nobody's role model. I'm not going to be nobody's role model, okay? So I understand it, but you have a daughter. And this is going to lead right in. This is where you want to go ahead and tell people to join. Because this is really going to get real. And we're going to see who really wants to talk about coming out as just attention-seeking behavior. I definitely believe that it is attention-seeking behavior. Tag a blogger, tag a friend. Go ahead and share this on Twitter right now, because this is a heavy topic. I love to joke and play with y'all, but sometimes the joking becomes a little bit where we need to pay attention, okay? Now, the situation, like I said, with Mimi, with her going into, how do you explain that to your child, number one? And I don't mean as in man and woman. How do you raise your child equally? Do you give, if you are with a woman, okay, same sex, how do you raise your child? Do you raise your child to be with a same-sex relationship, or do you raise them to be in a heterosexual relationship? Do you tell them the difference, and then what do you do? I really honestly want to know. And if you tag someone right now that can come in and talk with us, and we will revisit these things again. Like I said, a lot of things will be coming up, so we'll be interviewing people, and that way we will be able to get the answers, because just because me and you talk doesn't mean it's right. We're just conversating, right? So soon, like I said, we're going to have some really big things go on, because I really want to get an understanding, because there's a war going on outside, okay? It is a race war going on, and then we have the gender war going on. Okay, if you haven't noticed, it's getting really big with the states, okay? How do you raise your child if you were in a same-sex marriage? And I brought this up because there was a video surfaced. I think we talked about this with the a young lady posted that her son was into fashion. And he was, yes, he was into fashion, bless his little heart, but he was in a way, okay? And I want to be respectful, so I'll say that. He was in a way, and this baby was only about 5 or 6, should I say. So at that time, it's more influential for them to be what their parents are. That's just what it is. I mean, that's why it's such a crucial conversation when we're looking at single mothers and the producing of homosexual sons. So this is an epidemic. I look at it as an epidemic. I look at an epidemic more of now only because people want to be seen. As one of our viewers said, it is attention. Okay, coming out of the closet is attention. All of that is attention. Nobody has to know your business. Okay. Now, I don't want to get too much into, but I want to put that thought in your head. How do same-sex couples raise their children? Okay, I can't answer that because I am a heterosexual female and I raise my boys as in they are boys and they're supposed to like girls. And if they like boys, they're still going to be men. Period. That's what I say. I say that if they want to change themselves, they still have to be men when they walk in my door. I don't give a damn. If they get breasts, they better tape them shits down. When they come in here for Sunday dinner, when they come into the family functions, they will respect everybody. Okay? And that is the way in my house that it goes. I don't know, and I know it's a fight. Oh, but then you're not giving him the respect. No, because that's not what I gave birth to. I mean, hey, everybody can have what they want. Mama has to have what she wants, and she has to have her say because I birthed her. That's just me. I'm not going to lead my kids into falsehood. Now, they can do what the hell they want, but they will always know the truth first, and then they will have a choice to choose to go stray from the truth. And not even from what society says, but they have to understand they have to live in society. And I noticed that in the LGBT community is under heavy attack. But are they under heavy attack because of the transgender community? Now there's a lot. Now the murders are piling up. Now I don't know if you guys are really what you go to the blogs for. Yeah, I go to the gossip, but there's some things that, because I have, like I said, because I have male sons, this is some of the things that I think about and that I want to know because I don't want to misspeak. I don't want to be ignorant. I don't want to be offensive. At any time when I have these conversations, I don't want any of my audience to be ignorant and not know. Like I said, it's okay that we talk about it, but do we really know? Now, I've had transgender friends, and I've had men that like to dress in drag, and I have gay family members, and I have gay friends. So, and I even don't like to use gay because gay means happy to me. I have men that are homosexuals. Let me say that. Okay, we can't be afraid to use the terms, and I think that because we don't use the terms, there have been some people that now have just totally mixed it up. I mean, that's just what it is. Okay, so the transgenders that I know, they're transgenders because they have had the surgeries. I really think it's unfair that you walk around, and these men that are walking around saying they're women, let me tell you something, they have mandingos between their legs. And this is the confusion. I don't think that if you give, now there is, in every city and every state, let me tell y'all something about sex, okay? And let me tell y'all, this is nothing new. There's a lot of people that are appalled that this is happening. Transgenders are nothing new. It's just that the transgenders of my time, that when they came out and they transitioned, they did a whole transition. We're talking about Cher. Let's go way, way back. We're talking, and I did, long time ago, I did a show on it. We're talking about Cher's daughter, son. Okay, we're talking about other Olympian figures that have had the surgery, or other people that are very big names that have had these surgeries, and they didn't feel the need to make a mockery of it, because that's what I'm feeling like now. I'm feeling that a lot of the transgender community that is coming up now, a lot of the homosexual community that's coming out now. They're making a mockery of these people. They want so much to just do, and it's nothing wrong with doing what you want, but it's a time and a place for everything. And if you're going to say you're a female, God damn it, then there's no way you're going to have a wee-wee in between your legs. And yes, I said it today, on today's date, Tuesday, April 12th, on the Conservative Whore Show. That's right, on my show. I said it, Noella Faye. You are not a woman. And you cannot call yourself a transgender if you still have a wee-wee in between your legs. And hell no, you should not be able to go into a women's bathroom with that shit between your legs, okay? A lot of states, did y'all notice how all these states, North Carolina said hell no? Well, I could have told you that because North Carolina don't play that, okay? If you have a wee-wee, you need to go into the male's bathroom or you need to go into the family's bathroom. And even that is still dangerous because now you have more pedophiles are just more open to just do it. Anybody can dress up. And this is why it's so important that if we are going to allow, keep your penis in the men's room. That's right. If you are going to allow, if you are going to force this shit to our kids, because my kid has to deal with it. If you're going to force them to have a transgender in their classroom, then let's be very clear on the differences. I mean, that's just what it is. If he's going to be a transgender, let it be a transgender. But you're not going to tell my son that he's going to have to respect a woman that has a man part. No, she got to be all woman to reserve the right, whether it's surgery. And you know, a lot of people are upset because they're like, oh, even with the surgery. No, I'm not going to say that. That is not fair. That is against everything that a transgender, that is against what the surgery is. Once somebody has, you know, there are people that they have made, I don't want my children exposed. They're going to be exposed to it, but you still have to tell them. You can't say you don't want them exposed to it because they're going to be exposed to it unless you keep them in the house. But the thing is, you have to equip them so they will know. A lot of parents don't want to tell their kids, just like even so simple, a lot of parents don't even want to talk to their kids about drugs. What the hell, you better talk to them. Because now they're starting to legalize a lot of things because they're getting paid off of it. You know, it's getting dangerous times, okay? And I just noticed that the transgender community, like, it is getting really out of control. And I follow a lot of males that I thought had the surgery completely. Like I said, you get a vagina, I will respect that. I have no choice but to respect that. If you were a woman and you get the man thing or whatever, I respect that. I mean, I can't do anything but respect that. But no, I'm not going to respect you twisting and turning on me. I can't do that. Just like I don't respect any of the males with the bundles and the beards. I can't do it. Either you're going to be one way or you're going to be the other. What men in drag do is, because they want to do both, they just wear a very clean face. Like the confusion for the show, everybody wants to make a statement, but what is your statement for? You know, I mean, I just think it's a big disturbance, and I think it takes away from what is really going on. We have so many other things to be concerned about. Let me ask you guys, we're going to move on from that, okay? Because like I said, when I start bringing these topics back up, I want to have a transgender here, so that this conversation is not so one-sided. So we're going to move right along. Now, so everybody, you know, this is another time you can quickly join or ask people to come on, join, share the cast. If you're just tuning in, I am Noella Faye, aka The Conservative Whore, and this is my Periscope. I am also the author of Secrets of a Happy Mistress. The book is on Amazon. Basically, what is the book about? It is about being in a potential with another woman's husband. How to stay insanely happy. Insanely happy. All right. So, let me ask y'all a question. I asked another thing. Is cursing a turn off? I'm a potty mouth. I think I've lost a couple of lovers because of it. I think that, I think somebody actually asked me. Matter of fact, I think my husband at one point, before he was my husband, he was like, why do you curse so much? And I was like, because I want to. That's all I want to do when I grow up. I just want to be free and be able to curse like a damn sailor. But I'm working on it, I'm working on it. So I just want to know what you guys thought. I'm always going to bring these little questions up about cursing. I have to say, I absolutely love the name The Well, thank you. HOR stands for Working Hard on Riches and Egos. I think it's quite cute myself, you know. I'm the only one with it since 2008, so I embrace it. I get a lot of flack about the name, but I think when you believe in something and you can turn everything has a negative and a positive. So I just like to take the positive out of everything. That's just my stance. People think I'm negative before they really, you know, get to figure me out or come on a scope, but I'm pretty positive, and I want to teach people. That's why we're talking about the things we're talking about, because I need to know. Like, does anybody fear the future? Like, what the hell? Let me take my glass off. What the hell do y'all think is the future is going to be like? What do you think? You started cursing more as you got older. Let me tell you something. I love cursing. I remember one time my dad beat my ass because I wrote a letter. Always writing. I wrote a letter, and basically every other word was a curse word, and it was talking about my little sister, and I was calling all sorts of asswipes and assholes. So I've been cursing. I've been waiting all my life to curse. So yeah, it's not extreme, but it's just such. It's just such a habit. I don't know. I'm working on it, but I love, and it's me too, bitch. I understand. Oh my goodness. All right. So let me see. Y'all know, y'all got me. I ain't even looking. I curse. I do. I just, you know what? Don't let somebody get me mad, man. I don't even stutter. I start to ramble. So okay. We're going to keep going. So, let me ask, you see the guys be silent in here. They don't be wanting to say anything. They want to hit me in my inbox afterwards, and that's okay. That's okay. I'll expose you later. And not really expose you. I know I don't believe in exposing. Everybody's coming out with all the exposing. The Periscope has froze. Hopefully it will keep going. And it didn't. The Periscope is tripping. So if you miss anything, really quick, if you miss anything, you can always go on YouTube. I'll post the footage tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. I am Noella Faye, and this is the Conservative HOR. HOR stands for Working Hard on Riches and Egos. We have covered everything under the moon, and now we're going to jump into strippers. For all of my men that are watching, because I know a lot of you are silent, let me ask you a question. Would you want your girlfriend, would you allow your girlfriend to keep posting on IG? You know, the Instagram models, the girls that are half naked up there. If that was your girlfriend, would you continue to allow her to do such? Like, I've always wondered, like, all these girls can't be single, so is it like something like a code, or, I mean, do you expect her to stop stripping? Or taking pictures on the internet. Like, of course, not personally DMing or anybody. Nah, fuck her. I mean, okay, so let me ask. So if you met a girl as a stripper, would you want her to stop stripping? T-Pain married a stripper, but she stopped stripping. Because there's a lot of guys that are down with it. They're like, oh, if she has the money, if she's bringing in, 10 grand a week. Like, really? You would still want her putting all that ass out? I probably would. If I was a guy, I wouldn't want a girl that everybody has seen all of her goods. Thank you for joining, everybody that's joining. I am Noella Faye, and you are tuning into the Conservative HOR. HOR stands for Working Hard on Riches and Egos. And we are talking about strippers. You guys missed some good stuff. You can always catch this on Periscope either later, or you can go on my YouTube, the Conservative HOR, and watch the rerun. I know some dudes that are down with their girls being strippers and are prostitutes. It depends if she does it for me and better. Like, well, then that's kind of like a pimp then, right? If it is a case of she's making the money, isn't that like a pimp? Or is it the same as a drug dealer taking care of the girl he's with? I don't know. I would think it's more of a hygiene issue. That's what the hell. I be worried about the wrong shit. I be like, I don't even know. This motherfucker just letting all this shit go on. Because you know how they strip. Hey, BFF! You know, girls are stripped. They're not just stripping. All the little dirty hands and then all the money. Yeah, but sometimes the dudes are just doing it to protect her. But that's the thing. If you got to protect her, you got to go through all that. Do you really want her to strip? This is what I'm saying. Like, it's just crazy to me. Okay, well, not even stripping. Like I said, Instagram pictures. Would you want your man or woman to stop posting pictures? Would you want? I don't know. I'm just saying. If you my man, you're taking pictures off. Matter of fact, you're taking the pictures that you had up on Instagram off because it's mine now. Yeah, I mean, I love the fast money too. I just can't give my ass out. Stripping. From talking with some strippers that don't strip anymore, the reason why they stopped stripping, they said, was because they could not enjoy. Nah, and all money ain't good money. Even if it ain't fast money, it's shit. Even slow money sometimes ain't good money. They said they stopped stripping because they could not have a normal sex life. Like, they thought everything they were supposed to be paid for. I mean, I feel like that. I did a little bit dancing my day. Look, you can't get me in the club and dance with me. I think you gotta give me $1 or something. Shit. What? You wanna do what? Nah, I'm gonna need you to pull out the ones. So it's a little abnormal. So I do get it. But I just don't get a man that would continue to would still allow his woman, or even want his woman. Not even allow. People do what they want to do. But want his woman to still strip. That's all I'm saying. Let's talk about some real shit. Do y'all know what's going on right now? Forget they have stopped stripping. Do y'all know they going to Dubai and getting shitted on? Now I know I talked about this before. You know, there's a website that is exposing the girls on Instagram that go over to Dubai and they do these little nasty little deeds. Here's my thing, y'all. This is what I really worry about. If they are going over there, y'all know Dubai, their water is kind of jacked up, right? So if they're going over to Dubai and getting shitted on and the water ain't right, how are they properly getting that shit off of them? I'm just saying, that's the shit I be thinking about. See, I be thinking about the wrong thing. I be wanting to know. Like, because they don't have what, so, right. How many bottles of water would it really literally take? Because that's what you have to do. You have to bottle your own supply of water. How much water would that, how many bottles? I'm sorry, I'm in the military. We've had to bathe with bottled water. You're not getting that much shit off you with bottled water, okay? And I would think that if you're getting shitted on, you would probably need a really good heavy cleanser to actually do that. Like, that would be extreme. But I'm pretty sure over there, maybe they have like some steamed shower or something. I mean, it is Dubai, and I mean, they are getting shitted on for, what, 60,000? So at 60,000, I'm pretty sure they can at least pay for a $20,000 bath. It's happening. It's happening. Speaking of shitty water, did y'all hear that Lifetime is going to make a movie based off of the Flint shit? I wonder if they're going to give any of those proceeds actually to Flint. Yes, we want to know. We want to know. We want to know. We want to know. We definitely want to know. Back to the Kardashians. Khloe has been canceled. So that means shout out to everybody in internet land that is trying to get on. These stars don't have substance, and there's real talent right here in NYC, right in Atlanta, right in Cali, right in the DMV, right in Boston. There's talent here. I mean, we haven't been heard yet. There's a lot of platforms. If you're an artist, I advise you to take advantage of social media. Get out there if that's what you want to do. If your level is to get into Hollywood, do what it takes, because Hollywood is running out of talent. musically, in acting, everywhere. You know, the kids that were on Disneyland are going goddamn crazy. They can't be trusted to come as adults and make good movies. The adults are getting older. I mean, don't you get tired of seeing the same actors in the same movies? I mean, I know they gotta work, but like, gee whiz, how many times can Denzel Washington be the goddamn hero? Like, and you mean to tell me out of all the places in the world, and y'all couldn't get nobody else, ain't nobody else in the world good, you know? So, I just don't see things rotating. Like, even in the music, Cardi B just came out with a mixtape, and she didn't even put herself on the map as an artist, and there's nobody else really out there. DJ, is it Def Loaf or DJ Loaf? I've been calling the girl a DJ girl. Let me tell you something. I've been calling Def Loaf. What's her name? Def Loaf. I was saying DJ Loaf girl. Listen, I don't got time. But she hasn't made anything, right? Has she come out with something? I don't know. I know Remy Ma's coming back out, but even still, we just still need something refreshing. You know? Oh, so she hasn't made anything, so she's just doing the interviews. How do we feel about that? Like, can you like be gone for 20 years? No disrespect to Remy, because I love Remy. Let me just put that out there right now. Can we what do we expect in this day and age? Is there an artist that's gonna come out that everybody can vibe to? Because even at my age, like, I can't listen to all the bubblegum music. Like, I can't listen to all the Future. I can't listen to, well, I guess I can't listen to all of the Drake because he makes it kind of easy. But anyway, this is what I wanted to touch on. OMG, the Will Smith murder. Everybody knows who Will Smith is? Yeah, Will Smith is the NFL player who was murdered on the highway with his wife. I forgot where. I don't know. Was it Atlanta? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I'm going to say this. I watch a lot of Forensic Files, okay? And that whole thing is suspicious. It is very, very suspicious. I watch a lot of CSI, and there is no way you're going to tell me, homegirl, whoever shot him was a savage. They shot him 9 times. You mean to tell me them 9 times they going to just only shoot her 2? Like, not to be offensive once again, but people are out here killing babies. I don't see why they would save her. So we'll see how that comes up, okay? What's going to make out of that, because I don't believe that story at all. At all. Let's see what else I got to talk about. Now, I covered the same sex, or whatever. Are y'all ready for the white affairs? No, she didn't die. She only got shot in her leg twice, like in her ankle or some crap. Yeah. Are you guys ready for the white affairs? If you're in New York, I don't think you're ready because it's nothing but rain. Yeah. She only got shot in the ankle and the leg. Who's going to the Diddy concert? The Biggie concert, rather. Yeah, that's a whopper. I'll be watching it on video or Revolt TV when they air it or something like that. Maybe they'll put it on today. I don't know. But I'm not going. Those tickets are a lot. And I thought about going into nosebleed until I thought about my nose actually bleeding. So I won't be doing that either. Let me ask you guys really quick. I want to get into something. Oh, let me do my shouts out because it's 10:42. I wanted to go to but like I said. Yeah, I mean, it's not even the bills. It's just like, okay, I'm going to go to this concert. What is it, an hour and a half? I'm going to spend all this money. I'm not really worried about an outfit. But I'm paying my makeup artist to come. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably want some pictures. So I'm going to have to pay my photographer. I mean, there's going to be girls' night out. You want to drink. It's just a whole bunch of nothing to what? I don't know. Maybe they'll take it somewhere else. Are they just doing it in New York? Maybe they'll take this shit on tour and it won't be so much somewhere else. I don't know, but I just can't. Just like Beyonce, I'm not paying those ticket prices. I'm not doing it. That's just me. That's all I'm saying. Instagram hustlers. they're being exposed. Y'all better catch up on Instagram. Y'all better not be ordering from them people. Let me just really quick, I can't say that because there are a lot of good people on Instagram that have honest businesses that use social media for the purpose to expand their small businesses. But sometimes you should know, if they don't have a PayPal, you guys, don't do it. Me, myself, I don't trust Big Cartel. I'm not dealing with any business that has Big Cartel behind it because you can just leave that page and anybody can make it, and it's not a really good source of information to be verified. So PayPal is a little bit more secure. So at least I did something positive during the show and gave you an excellent tip. Okay, really quick, like I said again, if you like these pillows, and if you are watching me on YouTube, you can see the other pillows that I have up. Room Addictions. That's right, Room Addictions. You can go there and just go crazy. It's a lot of cute stuff. Okay? Also, if you need PR work, TiaHeartPR@gmail. Also, if you want some press for me, or you want anything, you need anything, press bookings, you can hit up TiaHeartPR@gmail.com. You guys know on Sunday, I am part of the Grown Man Show on DTF Radio. Shout out to my whole DTF Radio family. So many shows to name. They have something for you every day of the week. On the Grown Man Show, we really do a lot of fusing, Latin music. I mean, this is really, really awesome. So I hope to check you guys, or I hope you guys check me out there on Sunday. Y'all know I'm here every Tuesday, most of the time at 10 o'clock. Usually at 9 o'clock, but there's a lot of good shows on, which we'll do a recap in a couple of weeks. Talk about it. I mean, if Loving You Is Wrong is on, that shit is hot. You also know I have a book, Secrets of a Happy Mistress. Thank you for everyone that is tuning in. I feel so good right now. Secrets of a Happy Mistress. It is out on Amazon. Now, Ella, what is that book about? The book is basically about how to be sanely happy while dealing with another woman's husband. When did you write a book like that? Because I'm no Ella. Plain and simple. Get it? Sample it on Amazon. You can sample it. Tell me what you think. Leave a review. I mean, the sample is pretty juicy. The sample is pretty juicy. The one that they give you. I think they switch it up too, so it's never the same sample, which is really, really good for business. If you like my bracelets, I know a lot of people ask me about the bracelets. You can find them on Facebook at bracemebangles.com. Also, now, I told you I have a lot of things coming out. My website soon will show the authors that I'm going to be presenting in my lineup for my publishing company. We have a great author that writes Christian books for children. She also does great artwork. If you are looking for murals or anything of that sort, original art, you want somebody to come out and paint you or any of that, check out Simone's Art and Design. She is on Facebook. I believe I posted a card as well on my Tumblr page, so you can go check it out. And I think I have some pictures of her work. She's also one of the stylists on my team. I won't give you all my stylist information because she's very exclusive. Now, also, if you are in NYC and you need your face beat, I know if you follow me, I got a lot of compliments on my makeup. Thank you very, very much, but I can't take credit for that. Love Star Faces by Gabor. Love Star Faces by Gabor. You can find her on Instagram. She will come to you as long as that budget is right. I love it. Like I said, if you want interviews or anything like that, hit me up. NolaFaceSaysG@gmail.com. I'm here at your call. If you want me, I understand. Now, before we go, I want to ask you this question. Stepchildren. I meant to ask it while we were talking about Eve. Stepchildren. How do you feel about that? Would you be able to be a stepmom or a stepdad? I couldn't be a stepmom or stepdad. I'm not built like that. Okay. I curse my kids out a lot. I don't know how other people feel about their kids getting cursed out. So I would not want to, I curse my kids out. I don't want to have that war going on. I know there's a lot of people. Everybody needs love. I'm just saying, I always play in my head, and then I think about my own self, putting my kids in the position. I just wanted to wait until they were older, so I have the tension. I don't want to be like, ever since baby boy scarred me. Baby boy. That is the worst movie in history, and everybody loves it. BET plays it like it's an Academy Award movie, like it's teaching us, what the hell? Baby Boys, that shit has traumatized me, okay? I hate that movie. And I always think about Jodie and with the mom, and it's just horrible. Don't laugh at me, guys. I'm for real. I just always have that played in my mind. I'm just like, fucking Jodie. So I'm not beat for the whole step thing. I just wonder how Eve's doing it with like 4 of them. Oh damn, Gina, I don't like Jodie. Don't like Jodie. Oh my god. So real quick, Ratchet TV. Who watched that? My pen just flew out my hand. Ratchet TV, the girl Tommy. She sounds like she's pretty about it. All them arrest records, all that record is pretty extensive. Y'all didn't watch it? I don't watch it either. But I have to watch it. I really need to watch it because really I just go on all the blogs for the ratchetness and just go from there. I might watch clips from different places. But it really just gives me a migraine. Like watching Ratchet TV probably almost gives me an aneurysm. And I just can't. I'd be so scared. I'd be scared that I'm going to bust a blood vessel. So I don't even want to chance it, I don't want to chance it. There's too much STDs going on there, and nobody is paying attention to that. Is anybody worried about that? Everybody's zooming everybody. It's just getting ridiculous. I just can't. You know what? I got to go back to the movie thing because I just cannot believe the whole Mimi shenanigans. This is crazy. And then she be popping off on the rooms like, your eyes is wrong. Bitch, ain't nobody eyes wrong. That is a boy. I mean, a girl boy. Mimi wants to drive people crazy. I think her daughter's going to drive her crazy. That's what I think is going to happen. Althea and them have been pretty quiet too. Wendy's been popping off lately, y'all. Y'all been watching Wendy Williams? Wendy Williams has been popping off lately. Shout out to Wendy Williams because I want to be like Wendy when I halfway grow up. Earlier in the show we talked about Mimi, how we think she's definitely all over, just all over the freaking place. Shout out to Project Heat. Project Heat is in the building, guys. She needs to keep herself. But she could be relevant with one storyline. I mean, but this is getting crazy. So we'll see no problem. Shout out to you guys will be starting Sip and Chat soon. Yes. So there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot going on that goes back to talent. We can be better than these Hollywood stars that are already out there. So express your talent, Brooklyn. It's time. I mean, we have to put Brooklyn back on the map. I think there's a lot of good things that are going on to be able to do that. Music scene, culture scene, with the youth, everything. I mean, there's really, 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 really good shit going on, and I'm excited about it. And I'm excited to say I'm from Brooklyn. But, okay. Y'all know I get off track and everything. Anyway, I was doing shouts out. Who else can we shout out? There is so many great people to shout out. The Plug. Jason Bourne. If you guys follow me, you'll see he, Writer Magazine. You want a feature that is somebody to look out for. That is somebody you might need if you are out there, if you have music, if you have a story to be told. You need to check out Jason Bourne. Writer Magazine. We have Janelle Hip Hop Weekly. Like, it's just so many. You want to follow me everywhere because I'm not going to say the plug because I'm not the plug. I'm just like, I'm the cord. I'm the cord. I'm not the plug. I'm the cord. Okay. So if you follow me, you just get a load of information. I'm an author. I'm not a musician, so all I can do is pass on a lot of the information. I'm very silly. You have to be silly in life. I think a lot of people take too many things seriously. Everybody, even though we're just the world, everybody wants money. Okay, everybody has to have money. I know that. But the way that the world is going it has to be more than money. You have to have a purpose. I think that's why a lot of the reality stars fail because they get up there and they have this chance but they don't have a purpose. They don't have a product. They don't have anything. They're just up there doing what they do. That's how I feel about the girls on Instagram. Like, what's the purpose of shaking your ass? I don't know. Oh, really quick. I went to one of those pages that's supposed to be black women, whatever. Girl, and let me tell you what happened, girls and guys, because I know some guys in here. They just have mad twerk videos. Like, I just don't understand the concept. Just like with Amber Rose with the slut walk. Like, I get so freaking confused and frustrated. I want to really reach out to Amber Rose because I don't want to dislike her. But I dislike her because of the whole slut walk thing. I'm being honest. I try to stick up for her. I'm really glad that she has somebody now. Maybe she'll calm down. She's one of them girls, I think, where, you know, once she gets a man, she'll fall back, you know, because that's what she wants. Shout out to all the girls that's what they live for. I need a new roster. I guess we're supposed to be talking about rules of dating tonight, but I didn't get into that. But we can lead it off, man. We have, what, about 6 more minutes? What are some of the rules of dating? I don't think nobody knows what the rules of dating are. Is texting abnormal? I mean, how much can you text them of? See, I'm trying to work on my cursor. You see how I curved that? That was like an edit. Did y'all hear that? You want me to run? How did I you see that? How much can a mug text you and be like, y'all in a relationship? I have a lover like that. If he's watching, I know he's mad right now because I'm talking about him. But how much can you text? Is that the new thing? I feel offended. I don't think you can get to learn anybody through text. You can't hear a tone over text, and sometimes all the time. I don't even know what his voice. I ain't heard his voice once, and I forgot what that sound like. I don't think it's appropriate to text all the time. I don't think that shows much interest. It really shows that you probably got somebody at home. You know what, y'all? I am a magnet. I don't even want to say that because I don't want to lose any followers. It's like, oh my God, whatever. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. I'm just trying to be great. I'm just trying to be great. I'm not trying to start any trouble. I'm just trying to sell these books. Oh my God, I have another book coming out soon. I'm going to surprise you guys with the title. I'm not going to tell you anything. But this is what I will put out there really quick. This is what I'm going to need. You don't have to pay You don't have to really do shit while texting, right? You don't have to get right back. What is the rules? Like, you text somebody at 5 o'clock. How long do they have before they text you back before you start to get a little aggravated? I like attention. If you don't text me back, I'm texting somebody else. That's just what it is. I don't have time. My patience is like really, really short. Like, I'm already waiting on some other things, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on God to return. I don't have time to wait on them, no nigga to get his shit together. I'm just not gonna do that, okay? I'm not, you know, at least 10 minutes. See, I have short-term memory. I text people and forget I text if they don't text me back. So, right, that's too long. 10 minutes. I mean, it started a whole nother day in 10 minutes, okay? I mean, I'm just 10 minutes. So, I mean, I just think it should be, unless you know they're at work or something like that, and you know, you hit them like, I just think the communication is off. I just think those are tactics of cheaters anyway. Yeah, maybe, I just think that's the tactic of cheaters anyway. But that's next week. We're definitely just going to talk about the rules of dating, what somebody can do, what they shouldn't do. This is going to be really, really good. I'm going to have a guest on the show to make it really interesting. So, thank you for tuning in, my loves. Follow me on Instagram, The Conservative Whore. Oh, that's what I was saying. So the book is going to come out real quick. I told you I have short-term memory. This is why I can't wait no 10 minutes for nobody to call me back, because I be forgot. I'm like, oh, let me just talk to somebody else. Gee whiz. So what I need from you guys is I am going to need 25 pics of your best picture of telling somebody to shh or shut or STFU, shut the fuck up. For my book, 25 Reasons to Shut the Fuck Up. It is coming out But of course, y'all know I love to really take my time on my artwork, my front cover. So, email me, DM me a picture of them lips. Shh, saying shh, or shh. However, whatever creative way that you come up with it, maybe your lips will be on the cover of my next book, which is coming out really, really soon. So once again, thank you guys for tuning in to my show, The Conservative 4. You can check me out on Sundays at DTF from 4 to 6 on The Grown Man Show. You actually can call into that show as well. But if you're following me on Instagram and Twitter and stuff, then you will see all that information. Shout out to all the authors out there, because writing is hard. It is a very focused skill that you have that I have not quite gotten yet. But I will get it. And when I get it, it's going to be over with. Like I said, shout out to all of Brooklyn. Shout out to all of DMV. Shout out to Raleigh, North Carolina, and Atlanta, Cali, Florida, Boston. I keep saying Boston like I've been to Boston. Do I know anybody in Boston? It does require a lot of focus, and I haven't mastered it yet. I am all over the place, but I get it done. Shout out to all my authors that we are coming out, that I will be bringing out in this summertime. I can't wait to have my meet and greet. I got some good stuff coming up. Like I said, check out my page to get a load of everybody. It's like a meet and greet on my page.
It's 11
Sure, I'll
o'clock.
take the English comp class. I need it. I think I'm going to go back to school. I need to go back to school. I don't know. I have so much going on. I really don't have anything going on. That just sounded really good. Oh, my hair. Beauty Mark in Brooklyn. I forgot to shout me out. So, but we'll talk. Thanks for tuning in. It's 11 o'clock. Go ahead and get back to your shows. Tag a logger, tell a friend. Tell them to watch the replay. See what I'm talking about. We have some really, really good topics tonight. Transgender community. And that show is going to be a little bit bigger. But I just want to, like I said, I want to start bringing people on the show, you guys. So that when I have these serious topics, it's just not our opinion. So we don't stay ignorant. Because even though we may think we know so much, we might not know really if we never experienced or have anybody that's in that situation to explain to us. So that's what I want to start doing soon, very soon. Have an excellent evening. Don't eat too much. There's a new moon coming. Be good. Love yourselves. Go on Amazon and get the book. And I'll see you back here next Tuesday. Good night, guys.